Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you know from the title, today we're taking a look at what Harley Quinn could be and look like as a hero, and not as the villain or really the anti-hero that she is at this point. With Birds of Prey coming out this month, I couldn't pass on the opportunity to make a video about one of my favorite characters from the DC universe, Harley Quinn. I wanted to try and make a video looking at her through a different lens, so I thought, what better way to do this than by making her a somewhat sane superhero. So here's my pitch for her story if she was a hero. While I explain my idea with you guys, you'll be seeing a time lapse of how I came up with the character design and eventually the process of illustrating it. Also, I know there are some hardcore fans out there who might feel like I'm being disrespectful to the character by making her into something that she's definitely not. But I assure you, I'm doing this just to have fun, to create entertaining content, and to practice my character design abilities. And I'm doing this by using a character that I absolutely love. Okay, so on to the story I thought of in my head. What if, when Harley was treating the Joker at Arkham and sort of falling in love with him, he tried to push her over the edge by giving her an electric shock, just like he does in the Suicide Squad movie, but instead of making her go insane and fall even deeper for him, she forgets all about her past and even that she was in love with the Joker. And now she can even read minds. I know, it's a bit crazy, but just hear me out for a second. So she can now read minds, and she is, coming out of the shock from, all that electricity that was going up her brain that was given to her by Mr. J. And she starts realizing that she can read his mind and sees what a twisted and evil person he truly is. He thinks she's as manipulative? Well, he thinks that he can still manipulate her, as always, so he tries to convince her to run away. But she figures out that all he wants to do is to take advantage of her, so she gets him trapped again. Now that she's acquired this new mind-reading power, she realizes how bad the system at Arkham is and that no one actually wants to help Gotham, so she decides to become a vigilante. She's still very much into the idea of dressing like a Harley Quinn, and she can't really remember why, but she embraces it. The interesting thing about this story is that now the Joker wants to lure her back into loving him, as he escapes several times from Arkham and even fights Batman. He also has to fight Harley while trying to convince her to join him again. Part of her story would also be that since she can read minds, she finds out somehow that Bruce Wayne is actually Batman and asks him to train her and help her get a lot of cool gadgets. And now I'm just going into a bit of a tangent and going a little bit crazy here, but since Bruce Wayne is always lucky with the ladies, maybe they can also have a brief romance. Who knows? I haven't really thought about that part very much. My superhero Harley Quinn is still funny, vexing, bubbly, energetic, and a wonderful character to watch. But she's leaning more towards a healthier mental version of the original character. She loves herself a lot and will not let anyone tell her what to do. She genuinely wants to treat villains to try and turn them good or fix them somehow. I'd like for her to be chased romantically by the Joker too, who would now be the one begging for her love instead of the other way around. But he can't manage to make her fall in love again because he doesn't want to be good, and she can see through his intentions because, of course, she reads minds. So they do have chemistry, but ultimately they just can't be together. And I just thought that other features of this Harley would be that she's still very amazing at, you know, fighting and tricks for diversion. I also like the idea of making her, you know, I think in the comics she's now openly bisexual, so I would still keep that in there. And I would like to give her some sort of like issue to make her character more interesting. Like maybe there are flashes from the past or a duality inside of her where she can't really make up why she's so attracted to, you know, like Mr. J or Evil, but she has to like fight that urge because what she truly wants to be is happy, healthy, and good, and just like a good person and fix the world. And maybe ultimately that still leads her towards becoming bad at some point, but maybe just a different version of a villain. I don't know. I didn't really think about that last part very much. But well, that is my pitch, sort of, for this Harley Quinn superhero. I thought that you might like it, and I thought that you might feel like this could be an interesting use of your time while watching a cool character designing time-lapse video. So that's what I did, and I hope that you enjoyed it. That is it for today's video. If you did like it, don't forget to support my channel by liking, commenting, or subscribing. It really does help me a lot, and I would love to see your lovely face once again, because I do upload videos every week, so don't forget that, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Well, this is my outro. Outro. This is my outro, and I'm supposed to tell you to subscribe to my channel, and you can choose to ignore this. Oh, and also you can like and comment and stalk me and support me on Patreon. Yeah, that's all that it says here.